Okay, so I've done a little work since the last video, and I want to show you I actually have a standing and possibly functional booth. Here's the window, which I need to wash because it has some glue on it, and I can look on the inside of the booth. The only reason there's light in the booth right now is because I moved it under a light bulb and it doesn't have the roof on it. There's the booth with an open door. And let's step inside. I was talking to you about this before. This is the doggy door, which opens like this. And the reason I have this is so that I can pull it back in all the way. This camera is gonna die. It's a little hard to see because the main light source is coming into the booth. But this is the doggy door, which isn't for dogs, it's for access to my computer if I keep it outside of the booth. Once again, held on by hot glue and fabric. And then this right here is our roof, which isn't quite finished. I think I'm going to put a piece of foam on it. The booth is now dark because it's got a roof on it. This is the wall with the door, which is the back wall. And then this right here is the front corner, which if I put this in the corner of a room, I'll probably put that corner in the corner of the room. And that's where I'm going to put my mic, and that's where I'm going to rap or voice act or whatever I'm using the booth for. This holding the booth together is an elastic strap, which is 3 meters long. I sewed it together right here. I did a very sloppy sewing job, and I used orange thread from my previous sewing project. If you are unable to sew, as I imagine most people involved in hip-hop are, you could probably glue it. I might use safety pins just so that there is some like inner connection other than just something sticky holding it together. But yeah, that works very, very well for keeping the booth upright, and it's great. This is the way that it looks when I transport it. This is all of the pieces together, held together by the elastic that holds it together. And I'm going to set this up now. I have super low battery, so I'm just going to do that. And it's done. This little window is for editing the tracks. Here's the door. And I just want to show you a couple of things before this battery dies. Hopefully it hasn't yet. Good. Okay, so first I just added a little insulation around the edge of the window to hopefully keep a little sound in. If you can see it, there's a little foam on the top. I wasn't able to cover it entirely in foam. The one last step I'm going to do is, in order to insulate the roof a little more, I am throwing this blanket, which was a Christmas gift from someone, over the top of the roof. And obviously I'll even it out and stuff. But basically that's just going to act as what keeps the roof on and what keeps the sound from going through the cracks of the roof, because I don't have any extra insulation. That's it. That's my sound booth. It works alright. Like it's not bad, but it doesn't do that much. It's more for improving audio quality than it is actual sound isolation. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I hope you found them helpful in some way.
I hold up my controller and I'ma play my game till I get game. As many of us know, SNES was the best. Press the cartridge in the far side of the system and you're set. PlayStation had its place too, but it wasn't until the GameCube that I wanted.
Alright, and one last thing. After a little bit of testing, I was finding that the roof piece, which is this there, was giving me a little bit of echo. Maybe because it's not fully covered in foam. So what I did instead was just have the blanket on the roof of the thing, just to keep a little bit of sound from escaping, a little bit of sound from coming inside. And I think it kept everything sounding a little bit more organic and a little bit less echoey. So, yeah, hopefully this works.
It's just not my game, dude. Put Osama to shame with the bombs I laid in Bomberman. Got more kills than Jeffrey Dahmer did. I'm like Diddy Kong with my fitted on, and when I spit it, ya, I'm freaking reptile from Mortal Kombat. That's why I bit it, ya. I've been the best at balling in NBA jamming.
My name's Alex Day, you're watching Grey. I tried to make it like a rhyme. I hope that's alright.